Hello, my name is David. This is course A1 from Perfectly Spoken, and this is lesson number 10. This is a review lesson of lesson 6 to 9. We've got lots to do. If it is easy for you, then fast forward and do the test. Watch bits. If it is more difficult, then pay attention, and if necessary, watch the lessons again from 6 to 9. Let's start. Days of the week, easy. Remember pronunciation, difficult ones, Wednesday and Thursday. And you should be able to complete these sentences. Today is... Okay. If necessary, go back and watch lesson number 6. Months of the year. Again, pronunciation, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. What month is this? My birthday is in, Christmas is in, something new. Let me remove myself. When is your mother's birthday? When is your father's birthday? Sister's birthday? As I say, mother's birthday equals the birthday of my mother. But we say my mother's birthday, not the birthday of my mother. So, when is your mother's birthday? Example, my brother's birthday is in April. My sister's birthday is in February. You tell me. Okay. Next. We did this matching exercise. See if you can remember. Put your hand against the words. A is key, B, bag, etc. And now check. And the difference, an, some. Remember, an, if it's a vowel. Yeah, an idea, an answer. Some, if it's not, you can't count. No 1, 2, 3. Some money, some paper. This one, adjectives. Remember the adjectives? What's the opposite of hot? Cold, big, small. Try the next one. Can you remember now? The first one? Correct, hot. The elephant is big. Okay, continue. And if you can't remember, go back, look again. We also did, can I have, requesting in the coffee shop. Can you remember the pictures? We got a black coffee, iced tea, orange juice, still water, sparkling water, some biscuits, a piece of cake, some milk, and some sugar. Remember, can I have some coffee, okay? Or can I have a black coffee, please? Can I have an iced tea, please? Can I have some sugar, please? Yes, certainly. Here you are. And we remember we said in the US, in American, we also say, can I get a black coffee? Can I get a water? Okay. Yeah. And also, can I get a black coffee? And could. We practice, could I have? Could I have? Could I have a black coffee? Could I get? Okay, Then we looked at families. Sister, brother. Do you remember? Okay, this time I want you to think. So look at the other one, Jack. So Jack is Emily's brother. Jack is the brother of Emily. Susan is... There's Susan. Susan is Emily's mother, correct? Okay, now you continue. Sarah, Phil, Jane. And here now, what about Susan and Mary? Susan and Mary. Susan is Mary's daughter. Mary is the daughter of Susan. Yeah, Mary is the daughter of Susan. Peter, Phil, or Pete, Phil, Sarah, Jack, John, Ben, Susan, Lucy. Keep going back and looking. Answers? There you go. Susan is Emily's mother. Sarah is Emily's sister. Phil is Emily's uncle. Jane is Emily's aunt. Susan is Mary's daughter. Phil is Pete is Phil's father. Sarah is Jack's sister. John is Ben's uncle. Susan is Lucy's aunt. And now please, can you write some examples? You think, practice and write. Okay, we looked at have got and has got. Question forms, have you got, have they got, but has she got, has he got, has he got? And with the answer, yes, I have, but yes, she has, or no, she hasn't. Again, look at lesson 7 if you have any problems. And the negatives, I've got, I have got, he's got, he has got. And the negative, I haven't, he hasn't. They've got, they haven't got. Now, do you remember this one? Or any? So, mobile phone, have you got? Correct, a mobile phone. Laptop, have you got a laptop? A house or a car, have you got a car? Brothers, plural, correct. Have you got any brothers? Have you got any pets? Then we practice with Kate. So questions and short answers. Not have you, she. Has she got husband? Has she got a husband? Children, plural. Has she got any children? Yeah. And so some practice with David. He's got, he hasn't got. He's got a wife. He's got 4 children, I think. He's got a big house. He hasn't got, correct, he hasn't got a flat. He's got a football team, and he hasn't got a plane, an aeroplane. There we go. I've got, he's got 4 children. He's got some, plural. He's got some children. Kim and Kanye. Question, affirmative, negative. And summary of the present simple. I work, you play, he goes, she listens, it starts. We start, you watch, they drive, and the irregular verbs, especially have, has, study, studies, go, goes, watch, watches, watches, z, special effort. And the question forms, yeah, we've got all these in lesson 8 if you need to revise. And the affirmative and the negative. Some practice, please. Easy. Do you watch television? Yes, I do. Listen to music? Do you listen to music? Do you play football? Do you work in a school? What time do you finish school or work? What time do you finish work? What time do you go to bed? What do you have for lunch? Difficult one. What do you have? What do you have for lunch? I have a sandwich. Where do you work? Where do you work? I work in a school. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do in the evening? I watch television. I listen to music. Now, same questions about you. Answer the questions. Do you listen to music? Do you play football? Do you work in a school? What time do you finish work? What time do you go to bed? What do you have for lunch? Where do you work? What do you do in the evening? Note, we have breakfast, we have lunch, we have dinner. And we have a coffee, we have a sandwich. It's like eat and drink is have. There you go. The answers so you can practice again. Now, this time, some free practice. You write, invent. We've got a supermarket, a television, the bed, online, the pub, the gym, a coffee bar, and the cinema. Yeah, can you make some sentences about you or your family? My wife, my husband, he, she. Okay, practice. The summary, present simple, questions and short answers. Yeah, that we looked at in lesson 9. Yeah. Does Richard like his job? Does he play tennis? Does Sally ride a bike? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Yes, she does. And remember, so does and like is the infinitive in the question. What does he do? Where does he work? Infinitive. Answer, in an office, or he works in an office. Where does he have lunch? In a restaurant. He has lunch in a restaurant. What does she do? She's a shop assistant. Where does she live? She lives in a flat. What does she do at the weekend? She visits her mother. And then we looked at Richard. Richard is a businessman. He works in an office. He lives in a big house with a garden. He drives an expensive car. Remember, not an expensive car. He has lunch in a restaurant. Difficult. He earns. He earns a lot of money. He likes his job. He plays golf at the weekend. And in July, he goes to France on holiday. Okay, and there you have the answers. Can you remember the questions? Make the questions. Example, what does he do? So, where work, where lunch, etc. Pause, watch. Where does he work? One work is enough. Where does he work? Where does he have lunch? Where does he live? What does he do at the weekend? Does he like his job? Does he play tennis? Where does he go on holiday? Okay, let's just read the text and then after, see if you can remember the verbs. So her name is Mary. She's a doctor. She works in a hospital. Her husband is a student. He studies Chinese at the university. They have 2 children. During the week, she gets up at 7 o'clock. After she has breakfast, she goes to work by bike. She doesn't drive a car. She likes her job very much. She starts work at 8 o'clock. In the evenings, she has dinner and then she watches television. At the weekend, they go shopping and they go out with friends. Now, big test. Can you fill in the verbs? Her name. Okay. Give yourself 5 minutes, complete, and then when you finish, go back and check the answers. There. Okay, finally, can you write some sentences about a family member? It's good practice. Again, different. If you did in lesson 9, do some new ones, some different ones. Okay, thank you again for watching, for learning, and I hope you like the lessons. Next lesson, lesson number 11, we are looking at the verb can, which we use when we talk about sports and abilities and interests. So I will see you in the next lesson, lesson 11. So goodbye for now.